Magic is art, no matter how you slice it. Whether you're manipulating a deck of cards, whether you're making something vanish.
Watch, look.
Shove it in there, shove it in there.
Or whether you're reading someone's mind.
Oh my god!
Yo, Danny,
I'm serious. Look, guys.
Yo, Danny.
At the end of the day, you are creating art.
Open it.
Holy what? No way.
People don't realize the amount of hard work that goes into creating an illusion. Something that you see on your screen for about 1 minute and 30 seconds can take anywhere between 1 week to 1 year to come up with, to put together. And I wanted to show people the process of what it takes to create an illusion. So over the next 4 weeks, I am going to be revealing my secrets. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm David Starks, and this is Mystique.
Mystique.
That was not a camera trick, and I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Alright, so the secret to this trick is actually in my hand. Not in this hand, but in this hand right here. If I turn my hand over, you can see the gimmick in my hand. The gimmick, as you can see, is made out of a piece of duct tape and a paper clip. The duct tape holds the paper clip in place, and the paper clip holds the 4 quarters in place. So as you can see, it's not a camera trick. The quarters were hidden in plain sight. So in the performance, I had my hand down to my side like this. Okay, I showed you this hand, and then I did this. I took my other hand and I gave it a little shake like that. That acts like a convincer that there's nothing in this hand. It also helps that I spread my fingers wide. So that's basically all that happened. That's the secret to this effect. Then what I actually did after that was I took my hands and I placed my hands together like this, right? And then I went over here like this, and I went up to my ear and I shook my hand as if I was trying to hear something. In reality, what I was doing, you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna try to show you the best that I can. But you can see the gimmick is trapped in between my hands. So I had after I did this, where I gave it a little wave, I put my hands together like this, trapping the gimmick like this. I went up to my ear, and as I was shaking like this, I took my thumb and I slid down the coins. I slid the coins down into my hand with my thumb as I shook my hand. So I went like this, right? And as I was doing that, my thumb dragged the coins out of the paper clip, and then as I shake my hand, you can see that the coins immediately fall out of the slot and into my hand. So that is all that happened, and that is how I made the 4 quarters appear. The secret to this effect has nothing to do with the match. The secret to this effect is actually in the watch that I'm wearing right here. Now this is a normal self-functioning watch, except for the fact that it's also a fog machine. It's a small portable fog machine. So the watch itself, like I said, is a gimmick watch, and it's a self-working watch. This watch was very expensive. Normally it's a watch is not this expensive. I'm not going to give away the price, but this is basically the watch here. Right now I have this on off. I have it on off to save the battery. But if you look, it looks like a normal watch, except for the fact that it has this thing up here, this little square thing here. Now that, believe it or not, is the fog machine. And you can see right there, you can see the little hole there. That's where the fog comes out. And if you turn the watch completely around, you'll see a wire that the fog machine is connected to a wire. The wire is then connected to the battery. This is the battery right here. And you can see that you have this little black thing here, this little tape with the wire. If you turn the watch around again, you'll notice that there is a secret button right there, right here. See that? There's a secret button. You press that button and it gives you about 4 to 5 seconds, probably 4 seconds of smoke. And it gives you like a 3-second delay. And I'm going to show you again in action how it looks like. But the other secret to this watch is actually a James Bond kind of feel to it. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about this over here. The top watch of itself, the top watch right now. You take this and you flip it open, and you can see there's an on and off switch right there. You see that? Isn't that cool? It's an on and off switch. So right there, I'm going to turn this on right now to show you. So you just flip the switch and you're going to feel a vibration. That vibration is going to tell you that the watch itself has charge. And so you click this button here, right here. You click the button, and I'm going to leave this to show you. Watch. Isn't that cool? That is just amazing. Amazing. So basically what I did, that's all that happened. You can see the secret is in the watch. So what I did was I had this around my wrist like this. And when you place this around your wrist, if you wear it properly, you know, like, you can actually, you don't want the watch too tight. I didn't want the watch too tight around my wrist, because then, you know, it might mess up. But you can see that if I have my hand like this, you can tell it's kind of like a web shooter. So I guess I'm Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my favorite hero. Anyway, so that is the secret to that. You can see it's held by the strap around your wrist, and it looks just like a normal watch. And I'm wearing a black shirt. I made sure to wear a black shirt because the watch is also black. I wanted this to match my outfit. So I didn't want to be in pajamas and then be wearing the watch. It doesn't make sense. So with a black shirt, some jewelry or whatnot, makes complete sense. So all I did was, the match had nothing to do with it. I just wanted a logical reason as to why I'm using the match. So I took the match and I put it in my hand like this. And then what I did was I put my hand on top of the match, but in reality, I positioned my thumb to where that button is. And if I stand up, I'm going to stand up to do this right here. If I stand up, right? I go like this, and I press the button. Watch. Ugh, it's a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke, as you can see. But that is basically the secret to how that happened. I did a lot of card tricks back in high school. I mean, a lot of card tricks. So one day, one of my friends came up to me and he said, you know what would be really, really, really cool? If you made some money appear. So I went up to him and I said, be careful what you ask for, because one day I might just figure it out. And I figured it out, and I gave it a name. And this next one you're about to see, it's called Transaction. Check it out. just like what I showed you with the reveal for change, the one where I made the 4 quarters appear in my hand. That was not a camera trick, just like this one. This one is not a camera trick. This one is done with this gimmick right here. As odd as that looks, that is what allows me to make that $20 bill appear. That is how I made the $20 bill appear, with this gimmick. And what this is it's 2 components to this gimmick. Actually 3 components. The first component is this metal plate right here. Okay, you can see how thin that actually is. That's the first component. I designed this myself. I made this myself, by the way. So you can't actually go out and buy these. These are just this is something that I handmade myself. So that is the the metal plate. And then you have a playing card. A magnetic playing card. You have a playing card that is folded in half, like this. It's got some duct tape on the back. And then it has 12 very powerful magnets right there. Now the magnets I did buy, but the magnets actually go in the card, as you can see right there. And then this goes on top. Since it's magnetic, it attaches itself onto the card. And this here, this metal plate here acts like a money clip. So basically the $20 bill, like this, would go right in here, just like this. And then this would be a completed gimmick, as you can see. Now this was, believe it or not, this was hidden from view. It was hanging off the edge of the table where I was sitting. So imagine that this is the table right here, that my finger is the table. This was actually hidden from view, but it was hanging off the edge of the table. So this is the view back here. This is the magician's view. So basically I just took my hand, I'm holding the camera with my other hand right now, so just bear with me. But I took my hand and I put my hands down on the table, but what I did in reality was I positioned my thumb on where that $20 bill was. So I actually looked down and I say, watch, I'm going to place my hand down just like this. And then I said, fair? And then obviously it's fair. So what I did here, I had my other hand on top so you couldn't see what I was doing. But what I did was, as I moved my hands forward, I lifted the bill with my thumb, and this actually stuck to the edge of the table with some double-sided tape on the back. That's how that was sticking onto the table, with some double-sided tape. So this was here like this. I say, watch, I'm just going to move my hand forward. And it's that simple. That's how I load the money into my hand. And that is how I made it appear.